All right, so welcome back, everybody. Sorry for the technical delays. Um, we had a combat session last time, and it is actually Levi to go first. He has been shoved into the water by a opportunist Swagan. Many of the small folk have been killed and tossed overboard, and that's the gist of it. So let's kick it off there with Levi in the water.
Okay. First question I have is how much of the deck can I see?
You have fallen off of the deck, so you can definitely see you can see like the rigging and stuff, but as far as like where everyone is actually physically standing, you can't see their feet.
Okay. Well, then I will ask you for a ruling then.
Okay.
Once I start this. So, okay. First thing I'm gonna do is Misty Step.
Okay. Now, if you're trying to Missy step back onto the deck, I'll definitely allow that. If you want to angle yourself a certain way, I'll just
Well,
you guesstimate it, and it's close enough where you don't have to take fall damage.
and this is where I'm asking for a ruling because I would like to be right behind Lou.
Uh, yeah, you could totally get there even at an angle.
Okay. Then I will Misty Step to there.
Okay.
And then I will. Or can't. Crap, I can't. Wait. Wait, Misty Step's a bonus action.
Yep.
Okay. And then after that, I will Eldritch Blast the guy at the front of the shark.
The big one.
Yeah, the guy who's causing us all these issues with um, dispel and crap.
Are you targeting this one? The
No,
big guy at the front?
no, the one on the shark.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
All right. Target away.
Because I've already hit him a couple times.
Go for it.
Okay, a dirty 20 and a 22.
They both hit.
Do you recall who I had Hex on? Was that him?
I thought it was the magic person.
Okay, if it's the magic person, then that's who
Uh,
I was
did I
hitting.
mark them with a skull? I'm usually pretty good about, or not a skull, because that's what I used to mark the dead people. I don't know. I actually didn't watch the tape this time.
He did hex somebody.
uh,
Well, I'm
yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was that magic user then,
I
Yeah, go for it.
because that's who I've been going up against here. Um, I got to remember what I get from that.
So is it Hexblade's curse or is it the spell Hex?
It is
Because if you did Hex,
Hexblade's Curse. So I
well,
gain +3 bonus to damage rolls.
right.
Okay. And the critical hit for 19 to 20.
I
Okay.
know it was the hex blade because you canceled my spell.
Yep. All
Yeah.
right. So it said +3 to damage rolls, right?
Yes.
So first one is 12. Ooh, second one 14, 15, 16, is 17.
Wait.
Oh crap, I need to pull up quick stuff.
You rolled a D10, right?
Yep.
So how is it your charisma bonus?
A D10 +4, which is the
Oh,
damage
you mean a
bonus.
17 total?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I misunderstood. I thought you said it like the first one was 12 damage and the second one was an
No,
additional
no, no, no,
17.
no. I already
Oh no,
added
that's what I heard too.
the
I was like,
curse
holy
thing.
crap.
Okay.
So it's a
Yep.
total of 29 between the two Eldritch Blasts.
Wait, I'm so confused. You're rolling 2d10 and then you're adding how much to it? 4?
No, because I hit twice with
And
Eldritch
his
Blast.
charisma.
So 8. So you could add a maximum of 28.
The first one was 9.
Right? So 13.
No, 9 plus 3 for the hex.
So 12.
Yep, that's the 12.
Yep. Yeah.
And then the second one was a 10 plus 4 plus 3 for 17.
Oh, you have your charisma invocation, don't you?
Right.
Okay. Yeah. All right. You now that that's all cleared up, I'm sorry. You blow a sizable chunk out of this creature's hand. It was the hand that was holding that crackling energy of blue orb, and it drops it in pain.
Man, that
It
sucker's
looks like
tough.
you've really mangled her hand. Yeah.
And then, let's see. As an action, let me go ahead, or not action, movement. Can I move another
Movement?
5 feet behind Cat?
Sure.
All right. Then I'll be done.
All right, Katya, now it's your turn.
Oh boy. I don't have any spells up because you forced me to drop them, right? Oh, Logan, I had a question.
Dispelled. Yes.
Yeah. Is using a potion a bonus action?
For yourself, yes.
Okay. Wow. I'm going to use my bonus action and take a potion.
Okay.
I'm gonna use.
That seems like a really fair rule. I mean, homebrew.
I don't think it's right to have it be a whole action.
Well, we looked it up, or at least I did, and it didn't specify.
Wait, is it a free action? Hold on a moment.
No, it's a full action to interact with an object, and potions are objects. So,
It's a
but
homebrew most people picked up after crit roll.
yeah, because it's not fun to use your whole action on a potion, especially when the damage you can take would really make the potion not worth it for gold.
Well, considering I only heal 5 points, I only used a regular potion of healing.
Yeah, I mean, if Potion of Healing's healed more, I could totally get that. But for a maximum of 10 hit points, which is literally enough that you could probably lose it if something hits you in that same turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so that was my bonus action. And my action is going to be to hit the thing. Hit the thing in front of me.
Swing away.
Thank you. Does a 24 hit?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna roll again for my second hit. Does a 23 hit?
I really hope so.
Yes.
I'm glad. Oh, why did I have to roll such shit?
You rolled really well on the hits.
9 points of damage. Oh. Hold up.
Fine favor's gone.
It is. Oh no! Yes, that is all I can do. My cat just stole my little figurine. Why are you a thief? Thief.
You rename your cat Bilbo.
Guys, what did you do with the little rope? Oh, okay. Okay, it has been rescued. That is my turn, Logan.
All right, the red guy on top of the back of the shark is going to chuck one of his bone spears at Lou. Lou, you've not lost any hit points, right?
That's correct. I currently have temporary hit points.
Right. A 12 does not hit you, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. Hmm. Meepo can't see this because he's below deck. And what's everyone's passive perception?
Shit.
Katya is 12. You are a thief and not a gentleman.
14.
Passive? Yeah, my passive is terrible. So,
Right.
Hold on.
Okay.
Clicks is 14.
14. Okay. Thank you for playing Click. Let's see. Speaking of the blood crazed devilfish right next to Click makes another stab at him. Does a 21 hit?
Click?
Yes.
Oh, not Quinn. Sorry. So, yes, it hits. His AC is 17. Sorry.
Okay.
Cooper's still
He takes 7 points of piercing damage from this Sahuagin's bone spear.
Gesundheit.
Haha.
7 points of damage.
Yup.
Like you
And Katya. Hmm?
I'd like you to stop killing Click, please. But yes, what were you gonna say about Katya?
Katya.
Yeah.
With a downward strike of his trident, the large creature, frenzied by your blood, does a 25 hit.
Jesus.
Rolling high.
So take 16 points of piercing damage.
16?
16.
Okay.
And followed up by his second strike. Does a 24 hit.
Second strike?
Logan's being savage.
Yeah.
You take another 12 points of piercing damage as he drove the trident in on one side, his other pair of double arms drove the other trident, almost pincering you between them.
Alright, listen, I know I was frustrated last session. I did not actually want you to kill Katya.
Too late. The die has been rolled. The die has been cast.
You suddenly hear a "Faja! Faja!" coming from the one leading on the front of the shark as it grips its bloody stump of a hand, and immediately you see the shark begin to dive below the deep water.
Tap him again for good measure.
Yeah, okay. Let's see. This guy takes care to step away from Sinjak's sword as he leaps into the water and dives into the waves. Oscar. What's Oscar gonna do? He's gonna swing on the orange guy next to him. That's a hit.
Good for
Let's
Oscar.
see, does that guy? Wait, that man maybe. Nope, he's not. He
Cooper.
nicks this guy on the arm. Click, it is your turn.
Okay. Shit. Where'd I put my phone? I apologize.
You're good.
What can do a lot of damage? Well,
Do you want to make a perception check?
they're all gonna run away now, aren't they? It's not good. It's a 12.
You immediately saw the one that Levi severely injured turn to flee and take the crew that was with her on the giant shark, and you did see the one that was attacking Sinjak in that dog pile run off too.
Okay. Well, as a bonus action,
So just click as aware.
yeah.
Mhm.
As a bonus action, we'll use a spiritual weapon to hit this orange guy. I have
Okay.
to look up spiritual weapon real quick.
It's wisdom with,
And
and
the 8
it's
plus your wisdom.
2d8. Yeah,
2d8.
yeah.
It's 2d8?
What level did you cast it at?
I think it's. Hold on. That second. It's 1d8. Oh, that's very poor.
What'd you roll to hit?
1d8. Oh, a 1. Oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
No, I didn't roll a 1. I'm so sorry.
You're good.
Does a 15 hit?
It does.
Okay, in which case, he takes 5 points of damage.
Okay.
And then
Uh,
we'll go ahead. That's his bonus action. He'll go
Mhm.
ahead and hit this purple guy in front of him.
Okay.
That was really good. Gonna take him out if I can. I'm sorry. Does a 24 hit?
Yes, it does.
Good. Seven points of damage.
Nice. He looks very hurt.
Good. He should.
It looks like he may have broken his arm with that swing of your mace.
Good. That's Click's turn.
Okay. This guy on the top of the deck leaps off, disappears. Let's see. This guy. He's not going to take his chance, and he disengages from Sinjak and leaps off. Let's see, this guy leaps off. Everyone is diving into the water. It's like you can still see them, but they have sunken below, so they'll have a level of concealment. See, actually, he would be able to get a little bit further because he didn't have to disengage. See, that was. Now it's Meepo's turn.
Come out and I give the pointy stick.
Mm-hmm.
Is a 24 hit?
Yep.
$21 damage.
Meepo. You have found that one section in their armor of overlapping bone plates that was a weak spot because I believe you struck this one earlier in the exact same spot for the exact same damage. So
That's nice.
you hit that point once again and drive it all the way through with your rapier emerging on the other side of his torso. He slumps down dead.
Meepo runs away laughing and goes back on. He laughs at this, and runs away while laughing.
Sinjak is going to try and hit the blue guy. Oh, I forget. What is Sinjak's bonus? That's a hit. 4, 4. Okay. Followed up by second attack. That's a hit, definitely. That's a much better hit. This guy that he is looks bloodied. He's like he's been taking a large slash across his chest. This guy disengages from Oscar and flees, but he only is able to get that far into the water. This guy is definitely going to disengage from Sinjak and just run. It's Howard's turn. They're all going away. He's
Poor
going to
Howard.
hit the one next to him. He's going to pull out his little, yeah. With tears in his eyes, Howard's going to pull out his little short sword. He manages to strike true on this one, stabbing him right in the thigh. This one's judging the amount of people surrounding him. Not worth it. 1, 2, 3. Disengaging. 4, 5, 6.
How many people, like, when you disengage,
See.
is that just from everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Huh? Yeah, it means you can't take opportunity attacks.
Unless you have a feat that allows you to. But none of us have that feat, probably.
What feat is that?
Can't remember. It's Sentinel or.
It's Sentinel.
Okay.
This guy
I can't remember.
is going to take his chances, and he grabs the kobold and throws him overboard. It's more of a drag than it is a throw, and he escapes. But he only gets to
I have
there.
Sentinel.
Yes, you do. It's super annoying.
You have Sentinel?
I do.
Hell yeah.
So if the guy in front of you tries to run, grab him.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if that's necessarily wise. You just have to promise to pick me back up if I do.
Not a problem.
Okay.
Do our best.
Mm.
I mean, you literally have a healer right behind you.
And you have me right beside you.
Here we go.
See,
fine,
that guy's
probably.
gone. That guy's gone. That guy's gone. Where's this guy? Where is Green? Oh, that guy should actually be off the board. No, wait. He was supposed to go before Howard. He disengages and jumps off the ship. Malone's turn. Well, seeing all of his targets, he goes up to support you guys. Tries firing a crossbow bolt after he shifted over from his short sword. Actually, I'm not sure if that's enough to hit this guy.
So he didn't have somebody just below him?
Huh? No, that was the spiritual weapon of the person on the front of the shark.
Oh, okay. That's right.
Yeah, sorry, I should have taken that off earlier. Boom, 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 boom. That is a miss on his crossbow. Katya, over your shoulder, you see a pink right off one of the thick shoulder plates as an arrow. Now it's Lou's turn.
Yeah. All right. Guess what I'm gonna do?
You gonna hit it?
I'm gonna try to hit it. Oh, that is. Okay. So, 17 base, so a 22. Because I typed equals instead of plus.
Yeah, it does hit.
All right. So that's going to be 2d6 plus. Hit plus this one. Plus 4. 13 damage on the first attack.
Got it.
13 to hit with the second one.
13 to hit. That's a miss.
All right. And then we're going to bite him.
Wait. Oh, never
I'm
mind.
shifted.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No. I was like, I saw the 2 13s and I got a little confused about what came from what. You're fine.
Oh, the first one was damage, and the second one was a 1d20. I got an
Yeah.
8 plus 5. So.
Yeah. So what does your bite do?
Try and double check the thing on bite.
So it's more of like you swing your greatsword, you slash him up on the side. He is a bit bigger than you, so you're able to swing upward. But then when you try to bring it back down, he moves one of his hands to like hit on the flat of your blade to smack it away.
All right. Well, we're going to bite him. Oh, we bite him.
Hits. Yep. You bite him right on his hand that he used to block.
Give him rabies.
Well, that means he has rabies.
He might.
What's that fish disease?
Well, I am part cat, so I'm pretty sure fish tastes good. Fish are food, not friends.
Definitely salty and bit of iron in there as you drink in his some blood.
Nice.
Does this mean I get an advantage to this? No, I'm just kidding.
Levi, it is your go.
All right. Since it's my turn and almost everybody is gone, the very first thing I'm going to do is reach in front of me. Touch.
Sorry.
What?
I was going to do another thing. Sorry, I was still looking at the stuff. All right, who else is left?
Just that guy in front of us.
Yep.
Yep.
Everybody else is left? Okay, correct.
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to reach in front of me and cast Cure Wounds.
Hot damn.
Okay.
And that means that will be 19 points of damage healed.
Ooh.
And very nice.
Oh,
Nice.
by the way, I cast it at second level.
Yeah.
Okay, and then. Alright. Let me see if I can do this. Okay, I need another ruling here. Can I use Quicken Spell on my Eldritch Blast and still have the 2 blasts of Eldritch Blast? The Quicken Spell to make Eldritch Blast a bonus action.
So I know you can quicken first level spells, but I think it may be the same thing for cantrips.
Well, it just says when you cast a spell that has a casting time of 1 action, you can spend 2 sorcery points to change the casting time to 1 bonus action for this casting.
Right. You can't cast. You might need to switch it around. But I think that would work.
What do you mean switch it around?
No, you're good. Like, if you tried to quicken Cure Wounds instead of the cantrip, it would work. But since it's 6 one way, half dozen the other, go for it.
Okay. All right, then I will shoot the lizard guy in the face and missing Lou in the process.
Go for it.
First one's a 23.
That hits.
We like
Second
that
one
number
is
today.
a 25.
That hits.
23 has definitely came up a lot tonight.
Okay, first damage is 13.
Okay.
Second one is 9.
Okay.
And then I should be done.
Okay. Cat, yeah, it's your turn.
Oh, dang it. That's what I meant to do. Crap. Oh well. I was going to use my bonus action to fight and then give Katra's spell slots back.
Oh,
Use
that's cool.
that action, I forgot.
Thank you, though.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna hit the thing.
Yeah, and then smite it.
That's what I planned to do.
Smite damage, please.
Alright, how does 22 sound?
It sounds like a hit.
Thank you. I am going to go ahead and roll that damage first.
Is this smite or regular?
This is regular at the moment.
Okay.
That's 5 points of damage. And I'm going to. What spell is this? Syrian Smite it.
Okay.
That spell slot? Let me check real quick. Let me check.
And this is for your second attack, correct?
No, I think Syrian Smite isn't like a. It's not like an attack. It's.
Yeah, you, as a bonus action, you activate it. And then the next time you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack during the duration. White Hot Intensity, 1d6 of extra damage, causes the target to ignite.
Okay. I see. I see. Okay. In which case, I will do other.
Regular smite.
And do divine smite because I think that one I do when the attack hits. Yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
This is what's I have been confusing them. That helps me a lot. Let me go back and forth real quick. All right, so yeah, I'll do that at second level.
Oh boy.
And so that's 3d8. It's not
No.
an undead or a fiend, is it?
No. But I will make this point.
Yeah.
You can declare that you divine smite after the attack roll,
Right.
but I'd prefer if you roll the damage all at the same time.
That makes sense. I apologize.
No, you're good.
Would you like me to do my second attack then?
No, I'll let it slide this time, but next time, I'll keep that ruling.
$13 points of radiant damage from that.
So paint me a picture, Laura, as you slay this beast.
I, with not being a barbarian, am like enraged, covered in blood. And
Bad.
Some of it your bright red own, and some of it the blackish ichor of the massive creature in front of you.
I am almost glowing. And as I strike it, it's almost like a blinding white light comes down from the sky and just hits it in the chest.
All right, you plunge your sword through this area that you and Lou have been working on with your great swords. Plunge it deep into its chest, and as that divine energy channels through that point, there's a small sound as when the sound deafens, fades away. That creature is laying on the deck, partially bisected from the chest, almost as if it was blown out from the center.
Nice.
And that is combat.
I give it like an extra 2 strikes of anger.
Out of spite. I come back out and
Hey,
I'm
come
very
on.
confused
Don't beat up
where
the
everyone went.
They dead.
You see Howard run over to the edge and look into the water, scanning frantically.
Where did they all go? I swear there was more when I went down there.
Click is going to follow Howard to kind of
Sinjax,
make sure he doesn't like try to jump overboard.
Click can easily determine, like, Howard is breathing heavily. There's tears in his eyes, and he keeps like trying to wipe them away as he's like searching the water.
Well, if anybody can save the things floating in the water, it'd be Click.
I don't
Can
think
Click make a perception check for me?
Please roll well. Please roll well. Please roll well. Oh, 19.
Click, beyond the vague shapes that you see beneath the water, there are no floating bodies, and whatever vague shapes are beneath the water right now are quickly moving away. Some of them look like they've been dragging something in tow.
Oh boy.
Like nuts for the buddies.
Exactly.
Click's gonna just kind of lightly touch him and say, "I'm sorry."
He casts your hand off, and with like a shut up.
That's fair.
It's like, look for him. And and Howard he starts to run around the deck, like checking all sides.
guys, do we just let him do that? He might need to do that.
Well, there's not much we can do.
No.
And throw him off the boat if you want.
I'm
No.
not trying to swim.
Sinjak explains to Meepo that suddenly, that as quickly as they came, they left. They slaughtered a bunch of the small folk and tossed them overboard. And uh-oh, it says my server connection's been interrupted.
Oh, we
You're
can
still
still
here?
hear you.
Well, until that's good. It's I just got a red marker in the top of my screen, so if I disappear, that's why.
Hi, Diane.
Okay.
Really noted.
Well, they took more gnomes than kobolds, so I call this a net positive.
Did they though?
Well, actually,
They
They
only
took like 3
no.
or 4. Well, they took like 2 kobolds, I think. The other one
One-
went down below. The others went down below deck.
I thought they
one kobold escaped, and sorry,
2 were taken.
let's see. Beck was lost. There was a slight recon where one of the halflings wasn't lost. It was somebody else.
Yeah.
Oh, we're doing that.
We
But
don't
yeah,
have to do
let's
it.
see.
We don't have to do that. We can let them all be lost.
Let's tally up the total. I did
There
take
was-
some people off.
3 of them went. I don't know what each of these represent. I think there was 2 of them that kobolds died. I don't know which of these caster people are.
We lost like 8
Who's
or
the
9.
goblins?
The goblins are gnomes, the kobolds are kobolds, and the trims are the halflings.
The trims.
The little
They're all
spots.
little trims running around.
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean, if you'd rescued all of her sisters, it could have been.
All the little trims. They're all little clones of Trim.
Was Trim a triplet?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god, they actually work on this trim.
Okay. Did not see that coming.
Very disheveled appearing, the captain emerges from his quarters. Are they gone?
Wait, was he hiding this whole time?
Where the fuck were you?
Being smart, getting below deck.
I was hiding, that's what you do when devilfish come. You hold up and drive them out if they. It's weird they attacked with such a large party for such a large ship, though. It
Anything
looks
common around here?
not like that.
Why did they come for? Why are so many? Why did they all go away?
Well, I don't know. I was hiding. I didn't see what happened.
Meepo asking the real questions.
I suddenly came up from deck, and they're all gone.
Well, I'm not sure I really got a good look at what happened. I was kind of dealing with this big guy over here.
Mm-hmm. His body is starting to stink a little bit in the high sun of the sea. Howard is started to slow down in his movement around the ship.
Slow down.
Yeah, he's been frantically looking over the side, reasonably so.
Mm-hmm.
Eh,
Sinjak looks awful.
if they wanted
then
to
sudden-
stay, they wouldn't have
I will
jumped away.
give Simjack my little healing potion thing that I do once per day
Well,
from Healing Elixir.
What book is that from?
Probably the guide to everything, if I have to take a guess. Either Tasha's or this is Unearthed Arcana.
Oh,
I was totally wrong. It's basically a healing potion. So casting time is 1 minute. Duration 24 hours. You create a healing elixir in a simple vial that appears in your hand. The elixir retains its potency for the duration or until it's consumed, at which point the vial vanishes. And as an
Ah.
action, a creature can drink the elixir and administer it to another creature, and it regains 2d4 plus 2 hit points.
I would be concerned where this elixir comes from.
It's magic, don't worry. It's a first level spell.
Definitely hag.
Yeah, it's
Where did you make this liquid from?
Hag.
People.
it doesn't look like it could be upcast, and
I mean, you
No,
don't.
you can't.
sorry.
Sorry, yeah, that's all that it is. It's not.
Yeah. Now, normally I don't like UAs because sometimes they can be a bit runaway.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I totally agree with that.
If you
Uh,
want, click and do prayer of
If-
healing.
Sinjak just says, "I'm fine," and his hand begins to glow in a radiant energy, and
Why didn't you do that earlier?
there were a
Probably
bunch of them in my face. I was more focused on
Like the
killing
perfect
them.
time to do it.
Oh no, I feel where he's coming from.
All I know is I want to get back to the city," says Malone. Never liked fish.
I like fish. Fish are tasty. Speaking of, Meepo, you hungry?
I could go for seafood.
Good, because I see food.
Fair enough.
Haha. The
I'm
captain.
so glad I did not play a bard.
The uh-oh.
Hmm.
Yeah, we can see you. You took off your headphones.
Yeah, they died.
Oh. Hate when
Is
that
this the only
happens.
dead one?
So I had to switch where you were hearing me from real quick.
Yeah, no worries. No, that is not the only dead one. There are others on the ship, but they have either been what's that term when all of your fluids are removed? The term when you've been disintegrated into ash.
Embalmed
Mm,
or cremated.
no. Desiccated?
Yeah, one was desiccated by hummingbirds. Another was turned into ash by a critical firebolt. So there's definitely bodies up here, but none of them look pretty.
What about the one I stabbed?
That one looks the most pretty. It's just covered in blood.
No, I'm not looking for
Gotta
pretty.
drain that anyway.
Incredible.
The crew. We should probably actually roll these off. Don't know what kind of diseases they have. I mean, you can eat them if you want, but you might be we might be separated to semi-private quarters. They say with a half smirk to each other.
The brig.
As you know, you'll be making an awful racket. Awful smell too, probably.
Ah. Let's just shove them off.
Can someone roll a d4 for me?
Yeah. Oop.
What'd you get? A 2?
Mhm.
Okay. So you guys were attacked in about early afternoon, and it isn't until the evening once the wind finally picks up again. The remaining small folk, very terrorized by the event that took place above has decided to remain below deck, but they are watching every peephole that they can find to check the waters. Howard is now one of the few halflings actually on this deck. And once it floats around to evening, the wind picks up again, and you guys continue on to your way, sailing into the night.
Yay.
Uh,
Nice.
Does anyone want to do anything before you long rest?
Eat.
Not really.
I
Cry?
think I have
Cry.
anything to do.
What did David say? I couldn't hear you very well.
Oh, sorry. I don't think I have anything to do.
Okay. Katya, were you serious? Because I got some. I do have something if you are going to do that.
I am like high key considering like climbing into the rigging and maybe not even like sleeping.
Ooh, I know something I can do. I'm
What
gonna
were
go
you?
over to Howard, right?
Where do you look?
Oh, is he not still on deck?
You look around. He's not immediately visible.
Well, that's a little bit disconcerting. So I'm gonna look for Howard and try to find him, and
Mhm.
then I am going to suggest that he and I go fishing.
Meepo, did you do something with Howard?
No.
That was really long and drawn out.
Meepo would never.
Never not,
Never.
never ever,
Never.
never ever ever.
Never.
Kind of
During this
start.
conversation, Katya, did you say you were going to the rigging?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna go.
Um, Going up to be alone, assuming, you actually do find Howard in the crow's nest, as you see Lou running around on the deck trying to find him. Howard hasn't noticed you yet, as he seems to be like curled up on his side, just looking out into the ocean with his back towards.
Maybe light a stick of incense, send up a prayer, and climb back down just onto the rigging to cry.
Howard, when you go to give him the blanket, he has a stone face about him. He doesn't look at you or say anything or even acknowledge you for that bit of for that very pregnant pause. But when you put the blanket on him, his face doesn't change. But you see him like he grabs it and actually pulls it a little closer to him. Katya, as you as you descend the ladder, can you make one more perception check for me?
It's not good, Logan.
Okay.
a
You don't
5.
hear any. It's a 5.
Yeah.
You hear the crashing of the waves on the side of the ship.
What is Click doing?
That's a fucking. I don't know. I guess Click. If anybody's injured, Click will go around and heal them.
Plenty of injuries to be had amongst the players, but it looks like the ones that they targeted, with the exception of like Sinjak and the main party, they were aiming to kill, so there is less than you expected.
Click is also.
Lou,
Mhm.
you do see Katya descend the rigging. So if you want to do anything with that information, it's up to you.
I'll be like, hey, have you seen Howard?
Do you come up and talk to me?
Yeah.
No,
He's up there though.
you descended the rigging, right? Or did I get that wrong?
I'm just like chilling in it.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, you see Katya just hanging out in the rigging, and you
There's
can't
not like
find
a
Howard
good
on the deck.
alone spot here, so I'm just kind of chilling
No,
in it.
it's a very small ship.
Well, I have good news. If you eat the fish, you get your own room.
Apparently, got to be captain.
Um. No, I guess I'll go over to the one of the sides of the ship and do a little bit of fishing off the side of it. See if I can catch anything.
Okay. Yeah. There's a little pole that Howard would have made for you while you guys were camping out at the slave encampment. There was a bunch of stories that he told you about, like what poles were the best, when it's best to use a net, stuff like that, and the very gentle ocean on this evening night as everyone goes to long rest. Now, can I get? Let's see, who's the last one that rolled a? Let's see, Eric was the last one to roll a d8 for me.
I did.
Yep, you were the
Oh
one
yeah.
who got the.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I got a 1. I think.
Uh-huh. So I think David's the only one who hasn't rolled a d8 for me yet. So David, could you please?
Roll a 1 again, David.
I got a 3.
Get us fish people again. Meepo's hungry for seafood.
Well, Lou, while you're fishing, there are shapes in the water that you can
Oh,
barely
Logan, should I
see
not have
in the
hit long
reflection of
rest?
the. No, you're good.
Okay.
There are reflections in the moonlight, and almost blitzing fast, they come up around your little fishing rod and bopper.
What are they?
They're medium-sized creature. They haven't burst out of the water yet, but they look long and cylindrical with tails that are swimming quickly, easily keeping pace and sometimes speeding past the ship before circling back around to rejoin the group.
Do they look like people fish or do they look like dolphin fish?
Fishy fish.
Closer to dolphin fish.
Have I managed to catch anything at all?
Nope, not with the worms that Howard would have got you.
Did you know that it takes 8 hours for a worm to drown? by the way.
I thought worms couldn't drown; they could breathe through their skin.
Yeah, but they're
They
in
don't breathe
like
water.
Yeah, but like they need the don't they need the water to hydrate their skin?
Moisture.
Still, a thing is too much water.
That's fair.
Oh, actually, I'm wrong. It's multiple studies have shown that most earthworm species can survive being submerged in water for 2 weeks or more.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
At that point, that's just starving, I think.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Oh, they do have 5 hearts, so
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. And these shapes quickly disperse.
Oh, I like the shapes. They were cool and probably protecting the ship, or at
Mhm.
least, you know, hopefully, if they're hanging out with us, they're either A, keeping other things away, or B, they'll go away before something big hits.
Yep. And that's the thought on your mind as the ship continues to sail on into the night. The sun rises on a fairly peaceful morning. The sea is calm. This wind is strong. Ian, can you roll a d8 for me?
D8. D8.
Roll a 1. Fish people again.
8.
You guys have left behind the Moonshay Isles by a large measure now, even with that delay. So Levi, it perplexes you when you see birds flying in a decently sized flock off of the port side.
It's owls.
Well, if it is owls, I am just going to go below deck.
It does not appear to be owls.
Okay. I'll just. I won't do anything. I'm still heartbroken.
Okay. And then another peaceful day passes. For those of you that would look for Howard, you have not seen him. At least he has not been on the deck of the ship.
Meeple was visibly happier.
Diane.
As the day passes without issue, can you roll another d8 for me, David?
Yes, I can. Yeah, let's do this.
Fishy,
Hold
fishy,
on.
fishy.
On the horizon, you see a black shape headed in your direction.
Dragon.
It's low and touching the water.
Quick question, real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Can I go ahead at the beginning of this day and do healing elixir?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm worried that this UA is going to bite me. I normally
It
don't like
probably
UAs.
won't, because I'll normally completely and totally forget about it.
I mean, he essentially blows a spell slot just to have a healing potion.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's really cheap.
I don't have any money.
You
Ever.
do actually. You do have money.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm not aware of having money.
As you get closer, your tiny fishing trawler continues on. The black shape becomes more clear. It's not quite as black as you thought. It was just the distance. A much larger ship more well made, not with just one set of sails, but several, in fact, catching the full bit of wind that is there to, and is as it is traveling directly in your direction.
Where's the captain during all this?
He is steering.
Cool. Does he notice it?
It gets pretty obvious for everyone on the ship.
I just-
Okay, I will ask him. Is that something we're supposed to be concerned about?
He digs into his pocket, flicks out a spyglass, takes a look at it. Not really. Just need to move a bit to the right. Oh, sorry. Starboard is the appropriate term.
I was almost going to say something.
I'm a little bit concerned. I wasn't concerned until now, but now I'm a little bit concerned. Out of character. In character, I was like blindly, okay, cool, yeah, whatever.
The captain gives it a gentle turn, so that way they give some distance to the ship, so that way they're not going to clash. It's more of like they both move a bit to the right, so they can pass each other. What's passing you, flying the colors of Waterdeep and its sigil, which is like the two mountains with the moon in the center and the lake, and as well as some other flags. It looks like you're very familiar with the why did I forget this? The Hearthstone Trading Company.
Oh.
But this one is not flying that flag. Instead of it's flying someone else's. It's the Ironworks Trading Company.
Okay. Not sketch or anything.
Yeah. There's a few people on deck. They wave as they pass by. But beyond that, they don't seem to raise any issue unless you all want to do something.
But no.
If you wanna,
Well, I can throw an Eldritch Blast at him.
No.
I will wave. I will wave graciously, enthusiastically. Let's say.
yeah. You do get some weird looks because they're more of like just surprised that a kobold is there. But
Okay.
other than that, no issue.
How rude they didn't wave back.
They did leave.
Wait.
Wave.
Then they gave weird looks when you waved back.
But yeah, the day passes on. This is let's see. Let me make sure I get my calendar right because you've been to sea for what?
Ever.
4 days? 4 days now?
Sure.
Meepo, can you roll a d8 for me?
Oh, great.
Howard has still
What a
not
great
come
history
down.
of these.
If I climb the rigging, is he still up there?
He is.
I'm gonna leave some bread.
There you go. A 1.
I still don't say anything. I light some more incense. I say another prayer.
You don't have to do that.
I don't say anything. Go back down.
Can you roll a perception check for me?
Ooh, 20, but not natural.
You hear some words that you don't recognize immediately. Do you speak Halfling?
I don't.
I
Sorry,
didn't know
Diane.
that was a language.
It is.
It is a language, but I don't think I do. No.
Yeah. So in words you don't recognize, very low, you hear like mo. Yeah. It's some kind of soft rhythmic words that you do not understand.
Gotcha.
Can I see if I hear it?
This will be a bit of a higher perception check for you because you're not right next to him, like Cat is right now. So go for it.
Okay. Well, I was just curious because from doing the fishing off the sides and all,
Uh,
if like moving around and stuff to different spots. Oh, it's not +5 for the moment. That's 1d20. Perception is a +3.
yes, very faintly you hear words in Halfling.
What the hell did you roll?
He rolled a nat 20.
Holy crap.
I know, right? Well, halfling's not a language that I've heard before, but does it sound like it's off of the ship, like coming from the side?
No, it sounds like it's above you.
No. Okay. I thought it might have sounded like it was from one of the edges of the ship.
Mm-mm. Up in
Like-
the rigging.
Yeah.
Okay. As far as Eric rolling a 1, you do see more birds now. This is a different group, and they don't appear to be flying in one direction in particular. They instead appear to be circling an area in a semi-dense area, the semi-dense cloud. You'd say it's about 20 birds at most, though.
How many days was it supposed to take for us to get back?
A week.
Okay.
I throw a piece of meat up in the air.
You're still a couple 100 yards away when you spot
Oh.
these birds.
I thought they were up above us,
Nope.
circling us. Okay.
Just a spot in the water. There's a 20 or so birds circling an area.
No. That's weird. Probably best to avoid it. I make mention of it and say it's probably best to avoid whatever that is. To everyone, including the captain.
Click's gonna chime in. It's like, why do you think that, Meepo?
I don't know. What could possibly be there that we want to run into?
Who wants to be around that many birds?
I would say the upside.
I'm just saying, if you said that to the bird person, that would be funny.
Yep. Click kind of. So the captain chimes in. It'd be no trouble if we wanted to head that direction, but we could easily go on the left port side.
I'm becoming constantly more concerned about this captain.
Well, the other question is, would he use those or cardinal directions?
Starboard's left, right?
Left is port.
Starboard
This
is
is-
okay.
left.
Like, would
port.
he say, "Oh, we'll just move the ship a bit to the starboard side," or would he say, "You know, we should adjust course like so many degrees to the east"?
Hmm.
The plot thickens. If Lou knew more about sailing, he would straight up be like, "Are you sure you know what you're doing, Captain?"
So what's your decision?
What?
Can I borrow the
Let's do it. Why
spyglass?
not?
Oh yeah, sure. He hands it to you.
Thank you. I want to take a look.
Perception check.
11.
You can better see the birds now. Can you make a nature check?
Sure. No.
Can you describe the birds?
3.
You don't know what these birds are beyond they kind of remind you of buzzards.
Kind of look like buzzards because I'm familiar with them.
Or at least they make you think of buzzards.
Well, with my experience on battlefields, I would say I'm familiar with those.
Hmm.
At least if something vaguely looks like a buzzard. I hand it back. Oh, your bird's alright.
Like me, or
Well, no, reminds me of a buzzard.
oh, quick
Describe
question.
These are small.
what a buzzard is.
what bird do I look most like?
We went over this. Click didn't give us enough of a description.
Oh, hey
You
Chris.
could probably ask Chris.
Yeah, I'll send him a quick message. But what do you guys decide?
Well,
It
if you
could be-
look,
Almost going towards it.
if you look at Aarakocras, they're kind of eagle-like.
Well, they can be pretty much any kind of bird.
Damn
It's
it.
like the ones in the depending on where they range is like what they take more after. It's like tropical ones look like parrots.
I think
Oh,
you
no,
should look like
no.
a toucan with
Mhm.
a large beak, or a pelican.
I think next time I create a character, it's going to be an Aarakocra bard.
Yes.
And he's gonna whistle his songs.
Yep.
Listen, let's be real though. Aarakocra Bard, you have like, depending on the bird you choose, you have so much vocal ability that a person just doesn't have.
Well, he would obviously
Dude,
be
this
a
is-
lovebird because he's a bard.
Aha.
You don't even have to whistle. Just you have like multiple voice boxes.
Oh, neat.
I was actually going for the the animated Robin Hood.
Oh,
Ah,
Yeah,
I do like
but all of the rest of this has actually made this like a legit good idea.
that. That's yeah. I guess I just didn't pick up on that fast enough. I'm more considering the amazingness of an Aarakocra Bard over here.
Yeah, but the one in Robin Hood's a rooster.
Which is a type of bird.
It is, in fact.
You just gotta be able to ooda lolly lay.
Toodalot.
We got
desert
one.
hawk
Okay.
with blue feathers.
Say thank you for us. So like, I for one kind of think maybe we should avoid more trouble, but also kind of like if somebody needs our help, maybe we should go check it out.
Yeah, but what if people need our help?
Thanks, Lou. Maybe we get a little bit closer until somebody can tell if somebody needs help.
I mean, Glick could probably fly out and see as well if we were getting a little bit closer.
You've been
Yeah.
getting closer this whole time.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what a good range for him being able to fly out to go see would look
Hold on.
like, but
Well, as you all have been debating, the captain has not turned,
Why
and
not?
anyone can make a perception check now.
Damn.
Uh,
Oh, that was good.
why would you not go around?
hey, can I see that spyglass?
You fool.
He hands it to you.
Does that give me advantage or anything for looking over there?
No, but it does reduce the DC I'm thinking of.
26.
That also works.
21.
I got a 16.
Yep. Lou, with the spyglass, you spot it a little bit earlier than everybody else, but everyone's gotten so close now. You can see that these birds are actually landing on bits of debris. There's wooden planks, there's barrels, there's a body.
That looks very important. We should probably go help.
Who knows how to
Why
swim?
you want a dead body?
Oh, I meant the
Right.
barrels.
Raise your hand if you know how
Dead
to
body.
swim.
Why do you want to?
Why you not want a dead body?
I don't want a
What's
dead
wrong with
body.
you?
You can't eat it.
Not. It's too rotten to eat.
Do any of you know how to swim?
Depends on how long it's been there.
Click, seizing the initiative, is like, can we stop the boat?
Isn't it sail powered?
Still have an anchor.
Yeah, we'll stop. Pull up the sails. And like you see the crew start to go pull up the sails. The boat does slow down. Click actually flies off the boat first. Immediately goes to the dead body floating in the water. He's able to confirm it is a dead body by actually picking up the person. But he immediately drops them back in the water. And actually, they disappear beneath the surf.
Oh,
I
shit.
rolled a 1.
Oh no.
Wow.
Oh, good thing he was already dead.
That was anticlimactic.
Oh my
He's
god,
like-
was he so dead that like the body kind of disintegrated?
No, it's more of like he didn't have a good grip, and it was so soaked from all the water that Click couldn't hold him. And then when it fell into the water, because it was no longer draped over that plank that was keeping it afloat, it sunk.
Those birds are angry at you now.
Well,
I'll
can
pray to my
apologize.
God about it.
Well, now they can't eat, you jerk.
Wait, yes, they can. As he flies back to the ship.
They can't eat the body they were gonna eat.
Oh, so it's okay for them to eat the body. I do not say that. I do not want to become a cannibal.
Click waves his hands, and immediately a gigantic plate of very bland looking food and a couple of jars appears on the ground. He immediately starts tossing the food into the water.
That is very Click.
See, look, now they won't go hungry. It's fine.
Okay.
Do we have like a pike pole or something like that along the side that I could like grab one of the barrels with?
Oh yeah, you can definitely get a long pole with a hook on it and like pull the barrel close to you, to the side of the ship.
Cool.
It's a very heavy weight as you try to haul it on board.
Good. Good. All right.
The crew has gathered around eagerly.
Closest thing to piracy they'll see.
Is it the?
No, this ain't pirate. See, we found
looting.
it.
It's not
It's
piracy.
salvage.
That's
Looting.
why I
Right.
said closest.
Okay, I like this.
Oh, sorry, we misheard you.
Oh, you're
Looting
good.
the dead. It's whatever.
We're
I was about
all
to say I like this captain a lot more. He totally gets salvage loss.
Hey, Diane.
so. What's in it? What's in it?
I don't know what is in it.
I say throw it back overboard.
Duly noted, but not going to.
I offer my strength to open it.
Okay. Katya, can you make an athletics check for me as you try to pop off this barrel lid?
Oh, well, apparently I'm not very good at things today.
I mean,
Oh.
I'll try. I fished it out.
It'll be an 11 because I have a pretty good athletics check.
This barrel has been completely soaked with seawater, and all of that swelling has actually caused the lid to firmly attach itself
That's fair.
to the barrel.
Can I try?
Yeah, you can try.
Does a 19 do it?
A 19 is much more successful, but you do have to be a bit rougher with it. Whereas Cat was just trying to pop off the lid, you actually just get a little bit frustrated with it and just start kind of trying to punch it. There's a little bit of splintering of wood. As the lid does come off, and inside there is a strange liquid. It's golden in color. It's like translucent, but golden.
Does it smell yeasty?
No, it smells a little fruity.
Is it mead?
Is it wine?
How do you determine? Investigation check, maybe?
Drink it, coward.
I'll dip my
Meepo,
finger
come here.
in.
Meepo's not curious what it is.
What
I'll
is what does Katya do?
dip my finger in and lick my finger.
You.
Hmm. So there is the tiniest hint of salt,
It's fair.
but this is exquisite wine.
Hot damn. Everybody grab a cup.
Oh no, thanks. I don't drink.
Click grabs a cup.
Grab 2 cups and then bring one up to Howard and come back and don't say anything.
When you get up there, the bread that you left earlier is gone, but still no movement.
I leave the cup. I didn't think to bring bread with me. I leave the cup. I'll bring bread back later. I don't say
Okay.
anything.
Yeah. You all return to the deck of the ship. Who partakes?
I do.
Yes, this is the greatest wine you ever had. Much better than anything that you could ever get in Daggerford. You remember once after training that as part of your graduation, your commanding officer actually bought a barrel for every one of the graduates to have a cup. It's very similar to that, but even this is like it's just the tiniest bit smoother, even with the salt content in it. And almost like it actually the salt helps it a little bit because it's like the perfect sweet and salty.
Is anybody else drinking or is it just me?
The crew has gotten into it.
That makes sense.
We probably could have sold this.
Probably. Why don't you try and fish up a few more barrels?
Yeah. Okay.
Perception check.
Click. Click. Can you do the thing?
Huh? Oh,
It'll-
you want me to pray to my God so that way you can find more booze?
Oh, yeah, he can do the thing.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
No, I'm not. I just want to be clear what's happening.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Guidance.
It's a D6, right? Or is it a D4?
D4.
D4. Okay. I don't know. Oh, hold on. That's not a real number, so hold on a moment.
That's 26. No, that's 22.
22.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. It was the 6s that
Yeah, no,
screwed
it
my brain.
definitely.
Okay.
Don't
You're-
know what to do.
You're able to pull up 2 more barrels.
Woohoo!
We should drink those too, right? Says a bit of a rosy-cheeked sailor.
No.
No. You're driving.
I ain't driving. That's his job. And he points at this what is it called? The steering wheel? It shouldn't be called the steering wheel, should it? What's it actually called?
The helm?
He points up at the helm. And
I too was like, I don't know.
Logan, if you knew we were going to be on a boat, you should have looked all this up.
Maybe there's a thing.
Yeah, it's just the helm.
Yeah, Logan, why don't you study a bunch of nautical terminology?
You need Travis's captain book.
I ain't a captain. Says the sailor.
Yeah, but you have to do ropes and knots, and
Oh
like
yeah, I know ropes and
you're
knots.
working.
Just my vocabulary is not very good. I never went to school.
If you were to put
Me either.
this world setting in Earth's time, what century would you put it in?
Medieval.
All right, it's normal to be drinking and working. I'm just gonna say.
Yeah.
Probably not something as heavy as that, but
Yeah, this stuff's great. It's
we're
like
gonna
we should get
lock
some
that.
more.
I would rather sell these.
No
actually.
captain should be letting their crew drink straight wine.
The
while
captain
working.
seems unbothered by letting the crew get intoxicated.
That's a bad
So
idea.
out of character,
I
I am
don't-
actually a little bit concerned about this captain.
That's a bad idea.
In character, I am blithely totally fine with it, but
Come on, we've almost finished the first barrel. Let's go through another one. We've got a spare. It's fine. It's like this is our payment, right?
no, I'm
No, your
not the one
captain
paying
figures
you.
that out
Hey,
at the end.
Paying you is
guys
not
are
my
getting
job. Never
paid?
mind.
Make a group persuasion roll.
How do we do? Like, we all make a persuasion?
Somebody make a persuasion roll with advantage.
I feel like this
One
is some
person.
Jack's job.
I will give whoever guidance.
You all probably don't want it to be me. Just
I have a +4.
How about I do persuasion?
Oh, yeah, I have a +6. That is totally fine. I'm just curious what I would get.
I would prefer if it was either Meepo,
Oh.
Lou, or Cat as
Okay.
like the actual roller because like
So-
they've been in this conversation.
Yeah, I've kind of been below deck.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use a different die to roll it if I'm rolling it.
Nat 20.
No, never mind. Meepo's got it.
Nipo's got this.
Yep.
Plus
Yeah.
4.
There's definitely some grumbling about, but they seem, as you all are very firm, especially with Meepo saying, "Hey." Oh wait, Meepo, can you just for paint me a word picture, please? What your nat 20 looks like,
Nat 20 to persuade them.
not to bust into the other barrels.
You know, fish people can come back for seconds anytime now. Y'all really want to be really drunk in case that happens?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, me neither.
And the crew disperses. There's definitely a few that go back to the first barrel to scrape out whatever they can. You hear a ping, tink, kink as a small metallic object falls from the crow's nest. It is a cup.
Well, I'm glad he drank it. I make sure to bring up some bread later.
Cut the rope ladder while you're up there.
What?
What is wrong with you?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
As you climb this next time to bring up his ration, he's actually no longer just curled up into the blanket. He it looks like he's gotten up and moved, and he's just leaning on the railing now.
In a good way or a bad way?
Not in the jump way, just more
Okay.
of like the pondering, looking out way.
Okay.
Straight up the little voice thing that you were talking about. I thought it was going to be his brother somehow holding onto the side.
Oh, no, his brother got ran through.
He dead.
Yeah. And
Ah.
Howard got to see it.
Yeah, he sure did.
So do you just leave the bread and leave?
Yeah, I'll light some more incense.
It's okay. You don't need to do that.
I'll say something. It's not just for you. And then I'll go.
Make another perception check.
$11.
You hear just the waves of the ship. All right, and that is what, day number 5?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see. That was Eric who rolled the last one. Laura, can you roll me one? Gesundheit.
Danke. That's a D8 you want, right?
Yeah.
Did my cat steal that? No. 3.
Oh, 3.
More wine?
Not quite. This time, it's a fairly uneventful day, well into the evening. The clear, black, starlit sky surrounds you on the ocean. You cannot see another living thing or moving vessel for miles. For those of you that stayed awake, a single glowing star shoots across the sky. Okay. And the on the last day of your voyage, according to the crew, can you roll me a D8, Ian?
Seven.
7. Okay.
That's never
As
a good
you
sign. Neither's that.
And
Uh,
I laugh.
you are entering shallower waters. It's no longer the deep ocean. You expect to arrive at Waterdeep by tomorrow morning. It appears that you've been slightly off course and you're a bit further south than you expected to be. Let me pull up the map here.
Captain had too much wine.
So let's draw here. So as far as you guys knew, you took Waterdeep to an island somewhere in this area. It's like the grid, it's snapping really bad. But somewhere in this area was the island with the slave encampment on it, and then you took the boat ride around here. So you've made your journey out through the shallows, and you wanted to go in a straight shot back to Waterdeep, which actually that's up here. And that was the problem. You're a bit further south than you expected to be. They gave the island too much berth. And you're approaching, you see some sheer cliffs of the shore on the right side. The captain says, well, shamefully, we can't dock here. We actually need to get to Waterdeep proper. So, well, we may arrive by tomorrow evening instead. My mistake.
Not a whole lot we can do about it.
We can Shanghai him.
What does that accomplish?
Money?
Makes me feel better.
Money?
Um, as you guys are so close to shore, um, you see the ruined battlements of an old fortress. Katya, you would know that this is the fortress that was placed at the edge of the Trollhark forest. It was
Okay.
meant it was meant to be as a watchtower point to see if anything was approaching from the lower Ammon countryside, shipwise, because they would know that they would have to sail up the coast if they wanted to stay away from the Moonshade Isle territory. But it has fallen in disrepair, especially since um, ever since Waterdeep has joined together into their 5 councils. They've abandoned their navies more so to focus on their land stuff, their land units. That's why they have such a well trained military, but they tend to leave their waters to directly around Waterdeep and up to the Sea of Moving Ice, to Neverwinter.
Okay.
Sorry, I should have made you guys roll a history check before I did that dump. That's my mistake.
I'll be fine, probably.
Probably.
I mean, if it's a common known history thing for the military service unit, then it makes sense for her to know that just in general.
Yeah, she would definitely know that, but she'd have to tell you guys the rest of that.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't expect that Lou would know any of that, but
Can't
Meepo
say
knows
she
none of
doesn't.
these things.
But
Did you just say what the hell are these things?
Meepo knows none of these things.
All right, Cat, you'll say it.
yeah, you leave the ruined tower behind. And on the actual final night of your journey, there is a tiny school of bioluminescent fish glowing blue, green, orange, almost like a rainbow that circle your ship along the sides.
She's going fishing.
Swimming in the wake. Lou, can you make a survival check for me?
I shall. I shall attempt, I should say. Survival is a 3. Nah, 11.
You were able to catch one fish before the school slips away.
Yeah, we got one.
Yeah,
Ladies and gentlemen, we got one.
Yeah, you got that. You got one bioluminescent fish.
Woohoo!
What's it
Are
taste
they
like?
tasty?
Huh?
I don't know yet.
So what do you do to prepare it? Or do you just you eat like sushi? Do you
Well, he is
grill it?
part cat.
Do
I
you
was
bake
about to
it?
say, do you eat it like a
I
cat?
mean, it really wouldn't surprise me at all. I'm not going to the extent of playing with my food, but beyond that, I mean, yeah, it's probably just getting eaten.
Down the gullet.
Can you make a con save for me?
Probably.
Probably.
An 11.
Lou, you feel a bit queasy to your stomach after eating the fish like you did.
It's okay. It's just a hairball.
Ah, crap! It had bones in it.
So when Levi said that to you, you were sure that his lips weren't moving.
Is it a psychedelic fish?
Trippy.
Can I read people's minds at the moment?
What
I
do you
look
do?
over at how no, I don't know. The captain. I look at the captain and I like concentrate on him a little bit to see if I can read his mind.
Roll a d20.
I love that this is where we went.
$19.
You think that after you lock eyes with him, you think, what the fuck is he doing?
Okay.
Did he really eat that fish?
What's wrong with fish?
Which one of the sailors looked the I mean, I don't expect that any of them looked rich, but which of them looked like they would enjoy gambling?
To pass the time on this ship, you guys have indulged in various games. So you would know that you would know which ones would want to gamble.
I will try to make a game of it, and I'll be a good sport about it, and try to make like 5 gold pieces total or something like that. But I'll try to do some like weird guess the number type of game, like I don't know, or what number are you holding up behind your back, something like that.
Uh-huh. Okay. So
I won't be just like winning every time, but I'll aim to win consistently enough to make a little bit of money off of it.
roll another d20 for me.
Ah, 7.
Okay. So the first sailor, Trenchett, it's like you're able to get a couple guesses right, but not as many as you thought. You thought you'd be able to read his mind. It's slipping away. You are only able to make up with 3 silver.
Totally fine.
Ah. And that is your last night on this ship as you all come into the docks of Waterdeep. The immediate smell of fish you have and salt that used to blast your senses in the dock area you've long become blind to. There's the other fresh city smells of people, carts, forges, all manners of city living now assault your noses. As you pull into dock, and I think that's where we'll end the session.
Okay.